Yo, we outside. We outside. Whew. All right, ladies and gentlefolk, we're back again. What state number is this? Hold on, let me think. 43. We're coming from a relatively successful visit to Nevada. We're gonna play with the 100. We're gonna keep running roulette because that was working for me. Well, that $100 bill vanished into thin air. Happened pretty quick. Going into a very highly anticipated Arizona, and it did not disappoint. Obviously, I had to make a stop at the iconic Route 66. And apparently the place I picked was the place it originated. I don't know how true that is, but that's what the sign said. But I loved it. Have you ever seen a road get so much attention, man? It was straight out of Cars. I felt like I was in Pixar. They even had a mater. And some other cars as well that may have been substance abusers. Don't remember this guy in Pixar. The place I was really stopping there for was called Delgadillo's Ice Cap. Really quirky little restaurant. I just loved the vibe of it. Also, that shake I got was amazing. I mean, it's a freaking milkshake, but come on. Didn't disappoint. You know what I'm saying? Look at this cacti. Bro, we in Arizona. There's cacti. Somehow on social media, I came across this really sick hike to a watering hole in Arizona called The Crack. We got a 7-mile hike to a swimming hole. I'm so excited. It's not a cloud in the skizzy right now. Perfect opportunity to get my tan line fixed, my farmer's tan. So you hike up to and between this canyon in the desert, and then you get to this. I've made it to the crack. I'm about to get cracked. What an oasis this is. It's beautiful. Oh shit. Perfect setup for cliff jumping, immaculate vibes. This is summer for you. This is just what summer feels like. This is what I want anyway. I will say there were so many little bugs there that bit all over me, and I am still itchy to this day. Oh my God. But if I lived close to this, I would come back so often. Holy crap, that's hard to say. I'd just bring bug spray, and I probably wouldn't wear a backpack the whole time, for obvious reasons. Yeah. Also, I think I try to figure out a way to look cooler when I jump. I gotta lock those wrists or something. I feel like we could do better.
I gotta calculate the time. Oh my God, that hurt.
No, that's not too bad. It did hurt, actually. I somehow landed on my groin. Right here. No idea how I did that. Isn't it a fact that like jumping improves your mood or something? Isn't that a thing? I think that's a fact. You jump a bunch, you're just happier. My next stop was the nearby Sedona. Yes! I freaking love this place. I went and checked out the Chapel of the Holy Cross. Crazy. Never seen a chapel with so much aura. That word's cringy to me, but it applies. It absolutely applies here. Insane chapel game. After that, I did a famous hike to Cathedral Rock, and it was a bit of a steep one. Got me scrambling a bit out here. Look at this. Man. But worth it. Geek Nation right here. Geek-atrolics. Geekathon. I'm geeked. Oh my goodness. Cool points, run them up. We're ranking up soon. That is some sweet rock right there. I mean, this is the exact Arizona I had in mind. Sedona. More like, so wow. Wow, I don't know. Like, whoa. You're pretty, Dona. Am I tripping, or is that a kind of a good baby name for a girl? Sedona, wait. I even met a foreigner on my way back. Guys, I met an Irish friend. What's up?
RC_travels 2026.
Yes, sir. Wait, what's your name?
Brian, bro.
Brian, okay.
Yours?
CJ. Is your last name like super Irish?
Oh, it's actually kind of
okay,
English.
yeah, that is English. That was in fact the first Irishman I have ever met, if it wasn't already obvious. Are you from Dublin?
I'm from Dublin, pal.
But the Irish accent is elite. How do you feel about the English? Do you hate the Northern Irish?
I do dislike them, but I don't hate them.
And catching an Arizona sunset to end the day was a must. This spot is very popular. It was great, but it wasn't the last one I'd see. And we still had one more stop for Sedona. The sun's not even up yet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I freaking love Sedona. which was a hike to one of its famous spots. It was actually a very peaceful walk up to the bridge from hell, as they say. Pretty dramatic name, to be honest, but I did feel pretty epic up there.
It looks so scary. Are you sure?
Yeah,
it's really so weird.
That looks good.
I know it does.
I know.
I look like I don't know if I want to do that.
And I really don't think the camera is doing these views justice. Elite.
Epic selfie. Oh, I look gross. Okay, what is wrong with my face?
So the Grand Canyon was next on my list, but there were a couple of stops I made before going. The Navajo Bridge was my first one. I used to build bridges with Legos. I know what it takes, man. It's a serious achievement right here. And look at the watercolor. I don't know if it's technically clean, but it's fascinating. We got a little bridge over gorge action here. A fantastical visual combo. You love to see it. It's reminding me of the first gorge I experienced. I can get emotional. My first gorge experience in New Mexico. What a moment that was. This is like that on roids, though. And the next stop was in Page, Arizona. I'm about to see the biggest horseshoe in America. I don't know how to intro this. Oh, wow. There's a lot of people here. So this is basically a point in the canyon where the Colorado River just decides to do a U-turn for some reason, and it's probably the fakest real thing I've ever seen in real life, if that makes sense. Most things look better or worse than the pictures in real life. This looks exactly like them. I cannot stress that enough. Like, it was actually trippy. This is unreal to look at. I actually feel like I'm looking at a screen right now. This is so weird. Is that real? Very worth visiting. One thing every tourist destination I've been to has in common: Asian families. It's incredible. Grandma, grandpa, uncles, aunts, third cousins, like, they travel large. The amount of organization it takes to pull that off, and I see it everywhere. Just shout out to them, to Asian families everywhere, I guess. Y'all keep it up. Then it was time for the big mama. Big one. The grand one, if you will. Oh my gosh, I'm coming up on my first sighting. Hold on. This is gonna be crazy. Live reaction. That was way over the top, actually. I'm so sorry. That was way over the top. That's crazy though. Hey, I'll be the first to say it. This is a pretty big canyon. Bro, these canyons have canyons. What the heck? I can already tell there's gonna be so many cool places to stand here. I'm getting my first one real quick. The whole park is full of crazy viewpoints, and each one feels surprisingly different, actually. There aren't a ton of great hiking options, but I did do one. Okay, now I think I'm gonna hike into the canyon for a little bit. The slant on this is gonna make me walk a little sassier than I would like, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is gonna suck coming back up, but that's a future me problem. And I'm glad I did, because I think this was my favorite view. That was actually worth it. I say that before hiking back up, but the hike back up wasn't so fun though, I will say that. But I had a sunset to view. This sunset is really promising right now. Will it deliver on those promises? The main spot for the sunset here was Hopi Viewpoint, and it was a whole process to get there, but I think it was worth it. I'm giving that sunset a 9.5 out of 10. Final answer, that was elite. So Arizona actually has another national park that I was significantly less impressed by. I actually really know nothing about what this place is. Are they trees or rocks? Like, what is that? And what are they so afraid of? Something happened here. I'm gonna figure it out eventually. Okay, I'm looking it up. I'm gonna do my best to explain this from memory. It's not gonna be good or accurate, probably. So, long time ago, this ecosystem was popping. Indigenous people, animals, mammoths, and then something happened. I forget what. And then it all was like uninhabitable, so everyone dipped, and the trees got sediments in them, so they're like half tree, half rock now. Yeah. What it is, it's just an interesting collection of geological factors. I guess these trees are like hella old. Leave it to trees to be freaking old. It's not winning me over though. So basically what I'm gathering is this is a place that used to be a lot cooler than it is now. There was a decent little trail I went on that was different. Okay, this is definitely the coolest thing here. I would probably be a lot more impressed though if I hadn't already been to the Badlands, you know what I mean? This is just kind of like a slightly uglier version. So yeah, basically unless you're really into wood and rock, you don't gotta come here. Didn't want to end on a boring note like that, so my last stop was Canyon de Chelly National Monument. They got wild stallions out here, oh my gosh. Look at that, majestic. You probably haven't heard of this place, but it's pretty sweet. So the people of Indigenia would live in here, in the canyon, many moons ago. That's pretty cool. I would like, shoot. If we didn't have houses back then, this would be a dope place to live. Don't know if it beats the stuff we've already seen, but it's a lot better than some rock logs. I'll tell you that. I'm really hating on those rock logs, aren't I? But they were just not interesting to me, I'm sorry. The Navajo history, on the other hand, is actually kind of interesting. Wow, it's like Crayola. I don't know what I mean by that, but it's correct. Ooh, it's kind of dark. We're good. Gosh, complete opposite of light on my feet. And apparently some still live there. Never saw any, but supposedly they do. Anyway, Red Rocks rock. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sandwich on a mountain. Call that an elevated sandwich. Oh my gosh, I'm goated.